Hey, what's going on everybody? It's LeakingCode here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a KickAll part and a KickAll text button in Roblox Studio. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing you're going to need is a part, because that's what we're going to do for the first one. So we're going to go inside the part, and we're going to add in a script. Not a local script, a script. Just a regular script, because if we add in a local script, it's only going to affect the client side, which we don't want, because we want to actually reach the server. So we're going to get rid of the print hello world, and this is going to be a very basic KickAll command. And we're going to use a new statement called a for statement. Now, I haven't used this on my channel before, but we're going to try and introduce it today. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to declare a variable. Well, actually, no, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add a click detector because we're going to be able to click the button, and once we click the button, that's when it will kick everyone. So we're going to go into our code now. Now that we've got our click detector, we've got to create a variable for it so it's recognized. Otherwise, we're going to have to do script.parent.clickDetector all the time. So we're going to do local click detector equals script.parent.clickDetector. Simple as that. Now we're going to go down another line, or 2 lines, doesn't matter, you can lay it out however you want. And this is going to be the function. So in here, I'm just going to put click detector dot mouse click colon connect function, and hit down. So what this one does, as we've already experienced in the past, this is a simple function. If you're not familiar with click detectors, I'm going to make a whole video discussing click detectors and showing some examples on how to use them. But this is what a simple one of these functions would look like. Okay, so in between these parentheses we're going to add the for statement. Of course, you don't have to add these little comments, I'm just doing it for the ease of all of you. So, the way that we start with a for statement is that we write for. Pretty clear. Now this is the complicated part, and this is the part that doesn't make sense to a lot of people. So we're going to do a underscore, comma, space, and then an I. And the I is sort of like a variable for us. Don't ask me what the underscore does, because I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, so we got our I variable. We're going to do in pairs, in brackets. Inside these brackets, we're going to locate the players folder, which you can see in here in the Game Explorer. So I'm going to do game.players colon get children. So this is going to get all the children inside the players, because if you don't know, when a new player is added, that player gets added into the players folder. Pretty self-explanatory. Now after these brackets, we're going to put do, and then we're going to hit enter. So now we've gone down another line. Now this is the very easy bit. This is the bit that should work. So we're going to do I colon kick with little brackets. Now in between these brackets you can put a message as long as it's in a string, like this. So this will be your personalized message when you get kicked from the game, along with everyone else. So I'm just going to put sorry for the I can't spell inconvenience, so I'm just going to put server shutting down. Server shutting down. So now this is our code. So we've got the for statement in pairs, game.players get children, which gets all the players, do I kick, which kicks the variable, which we already know we stated the variable. We stated the I variable as game.players.get children, which is all the players in the players folder. And it will just kick, and here's your personalized message. So now if we go into the base plate, click play, and let's test it out. Okay, so we're going to walk over to our part, and as soon as we click on it, you are kicked from the game, server shutting down. So as you can see there, you can't get rid of this message, you were kicked from the game, because that is just the default thing that Roblox does. Server shutting down, as you can see, our personalized message. Just click leave. Okay, so cool, so we got our part working, so we can just close it off and close off that script. Now, I'm going to show you how to do the same thing but with the GUI. So we're going to go into Start a GUI and add a Screen GUI. Now you can name the Screen GUI whatever you want. I'm just going to call mine Kick GUI. You don't have to do that, it's just for ease of access. Now inside this Screen GUI, we're going to add a frame. Now you can do whatever you want with the frame. I'm not going to bother on design or anything like that, so I'm just going to put it there. Inside this frame, we're going to add a text button. You can resize it to whatever you want, really doesn't matter, as long as you've got the text button and the frame. So I'm just going to change the text to click me and put that in a different font. Put that size 30, just so it stands out a bit. Now, you don't have to name, you can rename all of these, but just remember the names of them, because when we declare the variables, you will need to do that. So I'm actually going to make a example of that. So I'm going to rename the text button to Kick Button. Okay. So now that that's renamed, we're going to be using the reference Kick Button in our script. So add a script, just a regular script, not a local script, again, as I've already explained, because we're trying to reach a server, into the button. So we're going to get rid of the print hello world, and first of all, we are going to declare the button. So we're going to do local button equals script.parent. Actually, we could probably call that kick button script.parent. And then we're going to do local player. No, sorry, that's wrong. We're going to come down here and we're going to do kick button dot mouse button one down :connect function. Make sure you don't have too many parentheses. Enter down. Sorry if you can hear my keyboard, by the way, it's very loud, I know, but that's the point. Okay, so in between here, we're gonna do sort of the same thing as we did last time. Okay, so we're gonna do the same for statement. We're gonna do for underscore comma space I in pairs, and then brackets game dot players, and then get children, and then do, and then in here we're gonna do I kick, then our personalized message, server shutting down, if I can spell. Now this should all work. Let's try it. So we're just gonna hit play. And now if we click this, there we go, you were kicked from the game, server shutting down. So this can be very useful if you want to make say an admin control panel for your game, or a certain, I don't know, just a certain console or something that you're trying to make. So that could be very useful for that. Yeah, again, the for statement's a lot more simpler than you think. I know this bit probably right here is the most confusing, because it's sort of something that you wouldn't use a lot, so not a lot of people would understand it, and in retrospect I don't fully understand it either, but I understand a bit of it, and well, I understand pretty much all of it apart from the why we use the underscore there. That's the only part I don't understand. I think that's from because you have the starting number, or it could be a starting letter, so I assume that's the starting letter, then we got the ending letter, and then how much it's counting up in, so in pairs. So that's my only guess. That's all I can guess though. But yeah, I really hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you found this tutorial useful. So if you could drop a like and subscribe, that'd be very much appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.